Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I now move the motion to override mayoral veto of Bill 22-408, the Fare Evasion Decriminalization Amendment Act of 2018, and I encourage my colleagues to join me in overriding this veto. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Allen, I allowed you to go over since you are the committee chair and the mover of the motion.
I appreciate that,
and I had spoken with you about this. I'm going to, if there's no objection, I'm going to limit discussion, each member to one round.
Chairman.
To be recognized? Give me just a moment. Just wanted to clarify. So we have the motion before us. There'll be discussion. A motion yes or for is a motion to override the veto. Councilmember Trayon White, you want to be recognized?
Thank you. I would like to begin by arguing for my colleagues to overturn this veto recommendation from the mayor. I'd just like to share a few eye-opening statistics with you to consider your vote. It's important to remember that Metro Police stopped more than 30,000 people for suspected fare evasion between January 2016 and February 2018, and issued more than 20,000 citation summons for fare evasion. The number of people who were given citations more than doubled between 2016 and 2017. The number of people stopped and then given a warning or a citation summons almost doubled as well. Additionally, the percentage of people who were given a citation or summons instead of warning was significantly increased. In 2016, 59% of the people stopped were given a citation or summons. In 2017, 80% of the people. 91% of the citations or summons were issued to black people or people of color, in which 46% were given to youth under the age of 25. Youth or young adults under the age of 25. Black children, even under the age of 7, have been reportedly stopped. Metro Police target stops have heavily used by youth of color, within 15% of all stops in and around Gallery Place, 14% around Anacostia or Congress Heights area. Receiving a criminal record for an offense to this nature is over-policing and over-criminalization of our Metro transit system. Metro's abusive tactics can be highlighted in the story of Diamond Russ, who was slammed to the ground in front of her small children by Metro Transit Police because it was alleged that she did not pay to get on the bus and resisted arrest. 4 of Miss Russ' teeth were broken, her face was burst open, and her knee was fractured. Miss Russ was a student at Blue State High School at the time. And I can go on and on with several stories I talked about in previous hearings, but I would like to go on record to encourage my colleagues to vote in favor of doing away with this veto to ensure that we can use this opportunity to we talked about racial equity at the conference on so many different levels. This is an opportunity for us to put our money where our mouth is, because we, as Councilmember Allen alluded to, we're spending a lot of money in over-criminalizing situations that's a citation. And so we have to do a better job in using our platforms to be equitable in the district and do what's right. And I do not, for the record, encourage people to jump Metro or abuse its power, but there has been no decrease in the number of people jumping the ride since we've continued to arrest people for these offenses. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember White.